Okay guys, I just want to talk to you about shadows now very quickly. So I've set up a little scene here where I've got some objects on a plane and I've got one Omni light shining on those objects, and if we just go to our render frame and render it, that's what we get. A nice simple, nothing very exciting going on there. Okay, now if I'm clicked on the light and I go to my modify tab, there in the general parameters there are shadows, and I can turn the shadows on, and that doesn't actually make any difference until I go again and render my scene, and this time my scene's got shadows. So turning the shadows on here in your window here will put shadows, but only when you render the scene. Now that doesn't actually help you very much for setting up your scene. So here's one other thing that you can do. You can go up here to views, viewport configuration, we can go to lighting and shadows, and there's two switches to turn on. One is enable hardware shading and the other one is to enable shadows. And when I turn those two on and I say OK, then the shadows are now in my view and they change in real time as I move my light around. So in this way you can actually really accurately predict, or you can exactly tell where your shadows will be and how they're going to look as you move your light around. And I think it would be good to have shadows working in your scene, and it's just a really good illustration of how 3ds Max does a lot of maths and thinking for you. So that's shadows. Check it out, have some fun with that. That's the end of this lesson.